Just waiting to see if anybody joins me before I start on my fun travel story. I am here in Texas, and I want to tell you guys about what happened. And I don't see anybody's here, so if anybody's here, put a comment up. Let's see.
Once again, everybody, all group of passenger flying going to South Korea.
So, how's everybody doing? I see a couple people have joined me. I have, hello, Candace. Hello. So I have a story to tell you guys. Quite a good story. So I had been talking about going on vacation and going to Mexico. Well, we have been in Mexico, and I had pre-filmed a whole bunch of YouTubes for both of my channels. And we had a great time in Mexico. And then I don't know if any of you guys heard about the storms that hit Texas on Wednesday. Well, we got stuck in Texas, and we're still in Texas, and we were supposed to be home on Wednesday. So we're just part of the travel woes that happen sometimes. So I just had to get on. I'll let you guys know I won't have any YouTube videos for a little bit because I didn't schedule enough for this unplanned vacation. Let me tell you guys what happened though. So we leave Cancun, and we actually get out on an earlier flight. They had some flights canceled earlier in the day, so they brought in one of the bigger planes. So they moved us to an earlier flight. We're all excited because we're like, oh good, we're gonna have an earlier flight, have less layovers and stuff. And so I get on the earlier flight. We are almost to Dallas, and all of a sudden we start realizing we're going in circles. And I'm like, well, they must have us on a delay for something. Then the pilot gets on and tells us that we're in a holding pattern right now, and we're just going to be circling, and we should be landing in Dallas, not too long. Then he gets on and says that we have weather issues, so that's why, so the airport shut down. And then a little while later, he says that we need to go to Houston to fuel up because we're not going to have enough gas to continue circling. So then we turn around. Hi, Desiree. Hello. And so we turn around and we go to Houston where we're supposed to fuel up. We land on the tarmac in Houston, and the storm hits Houston. So we are stuck on the tarmac, not at the gate or anything, because there is crazy thunder and lightning. My husband took some videos, so I'll probably do a video on this channel or the other channel. And so we're stuck on the tarmac, like I said, not at a gate, not anywhere, for about 3 hours until we get to pull up to a gate and fuel. And then it takes forever to fuel, takes forever to get out of there. So then we finally get out of there, and we're watching our connection flight, and we're like, okay, we're going to make it. It's going to be okay. They had bumped our connecting flight. We were the last flight out. They had bumped it from, I want to say, I think it was like 10:30 p.m. and they had bumped it to like 12:45, and I was like, perfect, right? It's going to give us extra time. Well, then before we actually got back into Dallas, we had seen while we were sitting on the tarmac in Houston that they had changed our flight back to 11 p.m. And we're like, that's okay. We still have time. Just so you guys know, we left Mexico, I think at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And so at this point, it's been, lots of hours. And we're like, it's okay. We're going to make it, positive thoughts, right? Positive affirmations. And so then we take off from Houston. We see what time we're going to land. And we're like, we're going to be okay. We're going to make our flight. It's going to be okay. Then we get to Dallas and we land, and we've got about an hour until our other flight is scheduled to depart. And getting through customs and stuff, it would have been tough, but we're like, all right, maybe we can make it. And then we actually end up sitting on the tarmac because they have no gate for us to pull up to. So we sit on the tarmac for over an hour waiting for a gate, and obviously our flight has left. We know it. There's no hurry and stuff like that. And we figured we'll just get on to the next flight, whatever. I mean, that's what you have to do when you travel. That's what I tell anybody that travels with me is we're on vacation. Sometimes stuff happens and, it does no good to have a negative attitude. And yes, Candace, what a trip. And so then, we go through, we get our bags. For anybody that has traveled internationally before, you have to go through, collect your bags. So we do that, and then they direct us to the customer service. I am so sad I didn't film the line, you guys. I've never seen anything like that before. Never, 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 never. At first, I was saying there's probably hundreds of people. I think there may have been over 1,000 people in that line. Hi, Chris. And I mean, the line was huge. We stood in line for about 3 hours and didn't even get close to the beginning of the line. Luckily, I was working. We booked this time through Travelocity. Normally, I book with my friend Tegan, and I just went with the family, and everybody booked Travelocity. So I'm on the phone. I try American Airlines. The callback was 8 hours plus because hundreds of flights were delayed and stuff. If you guys didn't see the news, I mean, it caused havoc. And so hello, Ida. So I finally get on the phone with Travelocity, and they were amazing, you guys. I'm going to give a huge 5 stars to Travelocity for helping us what they did. And so the lady was super nice. She helped us and our friend Randy, who was traveling with us, get booked onto the next flight, which unfortunately wasn't until Friday, which is where we are now. So Travelocity, 5 stars for their work. And we probably would have had to have stood in line for, in all seriousness, you guys, 10 more hours before we got to the front of that line. And at this point it was about 1:30 in the morning, and so then I started searching for hotels. Well, because travel is crazy, none of the hotels have rooms, certainly not anything close to the airport. And luckily I found one. It wasn't too bad. It was about 15-20 minutes from the airport. We found one. I paid for the hotels. I paid for the Uber because nobody wanted to spend the night in the airport. So by the time we got picked up from the airport, it was about 3 a.m. and we made it to the airport. We passed out. We slept. We are back here today. Our flight is supposed to leave at 11:30, so everybody send positive thoughts our way. And our gate has changed now for the second time, and we are delayed just about a half an hour right now. Hopefully it's just a general thing. I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but it looks like it's a beautiful Texas day. And so we stayed at the hotel and we ordered food to be delivered, and the 5 of us had 2 connecting hotel rooms, and we just hung out and we napped. That's how we ended our vacation. Or it hasn't ended yet. We're still on vacation in the airport. So I just wanted to let everybody know what was going on. Thank you, Chris. I've traveled before and I've been stuck before, but I've never been caught in one of the huge travel things that I've seen happen a lot of times, but I've never been stuck in one myself. I really wish I would have taken pictures or videoed the line. People from all different countries. Obviously, these were all the international flights where we came in. Like I said, hundreds, if not over 1,000 people waiting in line. And so, like I said, I don't have YouTube videos set to go up because I was supposed to be home 2 days ago. So there are no videos for either of my channel. But in other good news, we had an amazing time on vacation. Scuba diving was amazing. We had a total of 18 of us there, mostly family. A couple friends joined us, and we had a great time. So I just thought I'd jump on, let you guys know what was going on. Hashtag stuck in an airport. So besides that, I'm just sitting here. How is everybody else doing? I know I've got a few people on here watching and, seeing me sit here in the airport. I tried to get away from people. I told Bridger, I'm like, I'm going to go do a live YouTube video. Aaron told me I should have done live during that line. And while I was trying to stay positive, I'm not sure I was in it good enough. I was good enough, in a good enough mindset to do a live right there. And Chris, I'm glad you're not hashtag stuck in an airport. And but I haven't been able to watch anybody's YouTube videos, so I'm behind on my fellow YouTubers. Anybody on that's from Texas? I don't know a lot of people from Texas. but I'm glad nobody else is hashtag stuck in an airport with me. All right, everybody. Yes, it's Friday. And luckily, you guys, I don't go back to work. I took an extended vacation, so I actually don't go back till Wednesday. I took the weekend off. I would have had to have worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday if I didn't take an extended vacation. So I still have some days to relax and get back to life. And I'm sure Ida's still on here. I want to give my mother-in-law and father-in-law, Wes and Ida, a great big huge hug. They've been watching the dogs. They also, when I told them we were stuck, they went over and took care of the garden and the flowers and stuff because my son was there, but he's now in Montana with his father, so the house was empty. So a huge thank you to I can't even say Fremley, friends and family. I'm going to start using that word, Fremley. Is that a new word? All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining me for my quick little live. I'm going to go read my book. Oh, I've been earning all kinds of extra dollars for reading books. I'm on my 4th book now and just going to enjoy our day. And I'll let you guys know. I'll put an Instagram post or something on when we actually make it home. And if there's any more fun travel adventures or not so fun, I will let you guys know if we have any more. We're just keeping positive thoughts, positive affirmations. And I have another funny story, but I think I'm going to save that story for when Aaron and I go live. So stay tuned and watch for that. I need to talk to Aaron because I can't even remember what day. I think maybe we're supposed to be going live on Sunday. Don't quote me on that. I got to check with my girl, Aaron. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody. If I can remember how to end a live, we'll be doing good. Let's see. There we go. Bye, everybody.